stream where you can just be like, "Can you send me this so I don't forget?" And then they just do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty nice. I mean, that only happens when Lone Wolf is in chat, though.
Yeah, that's the same with me with Lauren. Like, I'll only tell Lauren, be like, "Lauren, can you remind me to do this, please?" Or "Lauren, can you remind me of this?"
Yeah, it is really nice. I mean, like, when it comes to stuff like editing and stuff, I only ever ask Lone Wolf, but it's nice just having, like, consistently around mods who are good.
Yeah.
To be honest. And Wolfen and Lone Wolf. Raptor is my other mod. He hasn't been around as much lately, though. He's been really busy with school. But whenever he's around, all three of them are really great at their jobs. And, I use the word job loosely, but they're all really good at being mods and very helpful. And it's very easy for me to communicate with them and for them to pick up on it quick and handle it.
There you go.
Michael is also very good at being a mod when he's actually here, but he's almost never here.
Some love for the
Michael is more so good for, like, outside of stream stuff.
Michael is the tech man.
For that. Yeah, he's normally really, when it comes to, like, text, like, video game style tech support or, like setting up servers of some kind, that's where Michael really comes in clutch.
I'm the best mod.
Are you still a mod, or did I take away your sword?
No, I'm still a mod.
You're still a mod? I think Shroom is too, but you and Shroom never do.
Oh yeah, I am.
There was one time where Shroom was the only mod present, and like someone came into my chat and gave a spoiler, and then all of the other like 18 people in chat just started shouting like, "No, time that out, get that out of there, it's bad!" And then Shroom was like, "I got it," and it was truly a great moment.
I have my moments occasionally. The thing is, I'm so used to why am I player 4? This is awful.
Oh wait, I forgot to change the controllers over. Whoops.
Yeah. I'm so used to being a troll in your streams that sometimes I'm not sure what's trolling and what isn't.
He forgets he's the authority.
Yeah.
So who we put
I
first?
I have become what I swore to destroy.
I have loaded the emulator. Has everyone got the emulator coming up?
Yep.
Yeah, Dave, you're player 1 this time.
Nice.
So we're doing
power.
To skip the intro.
Looking for a game to capture.
Oh,
There we go.
My favorite screen.
Dude, it shows up in every game I play.
It's the most consistent game, like, frame time.
Shroom, you're in control because you're first player?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I help with like.
So Michael, why are you
stuff.
here? You don't care about Digimon, and you definitely don't care about my streams. What did you show up for?
Because Lauren's here, maybe.
Oh my goodness, I almost have 100 quotes in my quote system that I need to fix.
I have a few quotes in there.
Do you have like
There's always Uno.
You like QA him?
Yeah, so like the thing is when we first made the quote system, because I've only got like 3 mods, and usually Wolfen is around or Lone Wolf is, but they're not always present, right? And when we made the quote system, like everyone wanted to make quotes, and I was like, yeah, it kind of defeats the purpose of a quote system if like only the mods can make quotes,
That was
right?
not the thing
And then-
I wanted to do.
Yeah, and then the mods would like, even if it was for mods only, the mods would get annoyed if like every time someone wanted to quote something, they'd be like, hey mod, put this in the quote thing for me, right?
Yeah.
So like, it was just available for everyone to do. But then people started putting in really dumb stuff, or they started, not necessarily even that, people would like type horribly, hit start Shroom. People would type horribly, and it would make me mad, or they'd put in quotes that shouldn't be. Like, I remember someone put in the quote, they like put in a quote from a movie, like the Lion King quote, and I was like, that's not what the quote system is for. It's not to just... Yeah, it was just like a quote from Scar from the Lion King, and I wasn't even playing Kingdom Hearts or anything. Wait, hit B.
We need to go. Yeah, we need to go and get the.
Yeah, we need to go to the thing. Yeah.
A quote from a movie.
Yeah, and I was just like, that doesn't need to be there. So what we ended up doing is we made 2 separate quote systems. So there's one quote system where anyone can put in whatever they want, and then it goes to a sheet that only mods can look at. Shroom, did you talk to this guy?
Yes.
I wasn't paying attention. Wait a minute.
Funny. I might put one in there now.
Come on over here, Shroom. I think we have to go and talk to the Digimon thing.
Oh, do we have to talk to like?
I think you have to. Oh, you know what it is? You don't just have to get the Digivolution. I think you have to Digivolve into the other Digimon you got, and then Digivolve back.
Oh, God.
Wait, what?
So when you got to level 16, you unlocked Guilmon, right? The next rookie in the loop.
Yeah.
You never actually Digivolved into Guilmon, so that guy doesn't think that you can. He says like, I like people who can Digivolve into a bunch of different Digimon.
You never Digivolved, did you?
Yeah, I did. I did once. I did once to test it, and then I switched back. Look, I think this is gonna work. Just do it. Just do it.
I was gonna. Yeah, we can always just like do it and not save it if it bugs up.
Well, it's fine because look, confirmed. Congratulations. There's your Digimon.
Now
Oh yeah, you got Dorumon.
Yeah.
Okay, now I don't think you even need to Digivolve. Now I think you just go back and talk to him.
I do like that quote. I feel Liam is too attractive to not be a serial killer. You do have a lot of good quotes in here, to be fair.
I do, dude. The quote system is amazing. But anyways, the way it works is so there's a quote system that anyone can add a quote to, and then the list, that list of quotes where it's anyone can put it in, only mods can access it. So then there's another quote add thing that only mods can do that goes to the actual quote system. So a mod, or usually me, because I'm not going to make my mods do it, it's too much work, but Lone Wolf has done it a couple of times as well. But we go through and we basically just look at the suggested quotes list. I decide which ones I want or don't want. We format them properly, and then one by one we just add them into the actual quote list.
Ah, okay, that's cool.
So that way anyone can make a quote, but it then gets vetted by me or Lone Wolf.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And as a result, that means that I have to take the time to vet them, and I'm lazy. So when someone says, like, add this quote, and then it says that's quote number 98, it's like, oh, those are 98 quotes that need to be vetted because they're not in the actual quote list, which has, like, over 400 quotes in it.
We can run past these guys.
Yeah.
If you want the quote system, by the way, Lone Wolf can get that for you just because he did it for me. He's just got to, like, copy and paste the stuff he did for mine.
I may do, yeah.
I think it's an amazing thing. It's really fun. Like every like month or so, I just open up the quote list and read through like all 400 of them, and I'm like, oh, that was funny. I remember.
It's pretty funny, yeah. I quite enjoy it.
Oh, what's that? Oh, do we still have that thing on us?
Do we still have what now?
We got some kind of condition.
No, it came off. It was poison.
All right, let's go.
Oh yeah, I think you guys got hit by a status buff on there or something.
This can only get faster every time we do it.
You would think that, wouldn't you?
Well,
Hey, I remember when we killed the 279th Digimon before, it stopped the timer on 6 minutes 10 seconds left. So
it should be faster because we should know the way now, and
well, Shroom's just standing in the corner. So.
Yeah, my screen went into sleep mode, so I had to reset it.
Oh, nice.
As well.
I think I have sleep mode and like power saver turned off on my computer.
I have power saver on, but I don't have sleep mode on.
I have mine on, but I have it set to 2 hours.
That's fair. There are very, very rarely times where I leave my computer with it on for that long.
I might do it occasionally if I want to upload a video overnight.
I leave my PC on when I'm uploading and editing videos, because I set them up to render while I'm gone at work.
Yeah, I can only render like one video at a time though, so even if I leave, I just leave it. And I never leave for more than like an hour or two, and I'm just like, oh yeah, congratulations, you did the screensaver thing for like 30 minutes. That must have saved me so much electricity.
You guys render
Oh, that's
video?
right, we go left. Yeah, Liam does the Northern Lion strat, where he just hits record and then like puts the entire thing onto YouTube.
Hit record, hit stop record, upload.
If it works, it works.
Hey, I care about Twitch. My YouTube is just now like my Twitch archive because Twitch wouldn't keep my VODs around forever.
Very fair. I definitely I enjoy doing Twitch more now, but I still definitely care more about YouTube.
Yeah.
That's where the majority of my audience is, and you know, I'll say it, that's where the majority of my revenue comes from.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, mine is, I have Streamlabs set up, Liam, to where it just auto-records whenever I stream. Like, when you started streaming and you would always say, like, okay, I'm gonna hit the YouTube recording button, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, you can, like, do that. Mine just does it by default. Like, when I hit go live, the record button lights up. Like, yeah, we're recording it.
Yeah, see, I would have that, but then I'd have, like, 15 minutes at the start of...
Yeah, you'd have, like, yeah, absolutely. If I uploaded the way you did, I'd do it the way you're doing, absolutely. But I render my videos anyway, so cutting out the first, like, 6 minutes is not a problem.
Yeah.
Like, all it would do for me if I did it the way you did was it would save me, like, 3 button presses in Sony Vegas.
Yeah,
it would save me 3 button presses in Sony Vegas and give me the never-ending dread that I would forget to hit record.
Yeah.
And then I'd have to download the VOD off of Twitch.
I had that every time I was recording for Wolf Among Us. Every single time.
Oh, I love the Wolf Among Us.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
It was, I didn't see the full game, but I watched the majority of it through
it
Liam's
never
playthrough.
got
It looked pretty
finished.
good.
It never got finished because Telltale went out of business.
Yeah,
Wolf
they were
Among
meant
Us is done, isn't it?
No,
Wolf
no,
Among Us is a great
it's
game.
not done.
Yeah, they meant to do number 2.
Oh, so like the Wolf Among Us was done, but they were gonna have like
It's
a sequel.
episodic.
Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
episodic, so there was
No,
still a lot of.
RTK, the first one was done. Like,
Yeah.
it was 5 episodes and done.
All I'm saying is I watched the end of Liam playing the Wolf Among Us, and it looked like a conclusion to me.
Yeah, that was the end, but they were going to do another one.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
They were going to, and then they went out of business. I don't know if they're still planning it.
No.
I
don't
would
think
definitely
so.
watch you play another one.
Yeah, I loved it.
I did I recorded
It's
the
a really
Walking
good
Dead.
game.
I did that. That was great.
It was my second favorite one, before Tales from the Borderlands.
That one's good too.
See, look, Lauren has already offered to go through your quotes for you, Liam.
Oh, it's the kind of thing that Lauren would love. Like, that is the kind of thing she would sit there and love doing, and she just like laughed to herself while doing it.
It's not very elegant because it's not like you just go through and then like you hit a button, it moves them all over. Pretty much what you have to do is the way that we have it set up, and I don't think there's a better way to do it that we know of at least.
I just remembered why Dave does so much more damage than us. It's because he has that dark mod on his weapon.
Yeah, that does help him a lot. But you basically like you see how people add quotes to my list, like they hit like they type ! add quote and then put it.
Mm-hmm.
You basically for everything in the suggestion list that you want to actually go through it, you have to do that in chat. But
okay.
we use a different mod only command that puts it into the correct list.
Yeah.
So like there are 98 quotes in my suggestion list right now. If I vet all 98 of them, and I'm sure like at least 20 of them won't make it, either because I think they're not funny enough or they're like bad. But assuming all 98 of those need to be vetted, I have to like type in quote add and then copy and paste the thing correctly formatted and hit enter all 98 times.
That is a fair chunk of work.
Yeah, but on the other hand, also, I let it get this far because I definitely could have, like, moved over 15 of them when there were, like, 15 in the suggestion list. And instead, I was just like, I'll get it later. And now it's gotten up to 98, and so now I have to do, like, 98 at once. So, you know, it's also definitely my fault.
Dave, give me a modded weapon.
I have an ice mod. I just can't put it on.
Yeah, we've all got mods. We just don't have weapons with mods. Again, this came not very well thought out.
Yeah, no, Dave just got lucky with getting a weapon that has a mod slot on it. So I was like, Dave consistently does 100 damage, and then I remembered he has that little darkness like ball.
Yeah, the darkness thing does help, but I also think that axes, because they're slower than every other weapon, I think they just have bigger damage.
Oh yeah, probably, but like
because like RTK's weapon is the fastest, but it does the lowest damage.
Well, Dave's
Yeah, at
weapon
most
isn't
I can
too
do,
much
like,
slower
60.
than mine.
Yeah, that's only because I've got like a speed mod on it and a speed mod on me.
I've got speed mod as well.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, but he's got like 2 speed mods, I think. We spec'd Dave hard into speed once we realized what his issue was. Die, you stupid freaks. Liam, this is like your ideal thing, right? Just doing Undead Yard 4 times? Because it's literally just like the graphic podcast you always talk about wanting to do.
Yeah, where you just talk about anything just like with something in the background, yeah.
Yeah, just like people are swinging weapons. Like, it's easy because it's literally just us doing a podcast, but Digimon are on the screen, so a bunch of people want to watch it.
Literally,
Yeah.
I mean, this is the kind of thing that, like, if it was made for that, like, format, absolutely. Like, just talk about anything that isn't on the screen.
Yeah.
Just gonna get my wax
away.
I got hit by you, RTK.
I gotta thump him. Thump him.
I
Get
thought
bumping.
you thumped me.
I was trying to.
Wow,
honestly.
wow, just invading my corner.
I know. Dave's rude, isn't he? Just like the British.
It's not rudeness, it's opportunism.
Got him. Got him.
Thump.
It's not rudeness, it's opportunity. Someone quote that. I do also, by the way, I do have quotes from some of you other guys. I don't know if Liam has one, but I know Shroom has like 2 or 3 quotes. RTK has 2 of them, I think.
Yeah,
Michael
people
has
were posting
1.
them in the
Have I played
chat.
the
Lone Wolf was posting them.
I think Liam has 1.
Yeah.
Does Liam have one?
I played The Walking Dead. I just haven't played all of them. I only played the first one. It's really good, but
Yeah,
definitely my
Liam
favorite
has the
ones.
one where he. No, that's the one about Liam. Never
Yeah,
mind.
that's the one about Liam.
Yeah, I don't think I have one that I said.
What's the Michael quote? You're just gonna have to like, either you're gonna have to look at the entire list and scroll through to find it, or you're gonna have to like type exclamation mark, quote, space, and then put Michael's name and hope you get the right one. There's one of Shroom's. That's the yurt quote where you say, I built my own prison around me.
Gosh darned yurt.
What's the Michael quote? I wasn't in electrical. Jump.
I remember when I did this in single player, by the way, I had a map open while doing it and made this 10 times easier. Lauren, I don't think you have a quote.
Lauren's quote would just be like, one of us asking her, so what did you do this round? And her going, honestly, don't remember.
I'm really surprised no one quoted, I will not confirm nor deny anything. I said that for
Well,
an
it's
entire
you don't
game.
see many Among Us quotes because when we play Among Us, most people aren't even looking at chat.
Oh, that's true.
Among Us is a very low chat quality. Like, a lot of people watch it. Like, people watch Among Us and are like, oh, this is fun. But, like, it's
but no one
one of...
chats it.
Yeah, it's like, of all of the games I play, Among Us probably has the least chat activity, but I know people still like watching.
How did they like the Project Winner, by the way?
Project Winner was great.
Really good fun. Really good fun game.
It's gonna be, like, way better once we are all better at the game.
Yes, yeah. There was a lot of points where it was just like,
Maybe one of
let's
these
try,
days.
like, because
I'll take a
there's lot of
Saturday
points where
off.
it's like,
We were, yeah. Dude, I've been telling you for, like, months, take a Saturday off and play with us. Like, literally, Saturday is the only day where a multitude of people are available.
Well, look, dude, the problem is with my work's schedules, I have to, one, if I call out to my second job, which me and my wife both work at, she'd have to call out as well.
Is there something down from here? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
there's
yeah,
the
go
secret
down
down
first.
here.
Is this the secret one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right there, right there.
So me and her would both have to schedule a day off to get it off. I can't just call out because I would have to drive her up regardless, and she has to be there at 2.
How far of a drive is it to your second job?
I mean, both my jobs are 10 minutes away from each other, but they're an hour away from my house. So I would have to drop her off.
I yearn for the day where you just have, like, one job.
It would be ideal.
You've had 2 jobs the entire time I've known you, and your entire life, both of those jobs have just been like, yeah, I have to work 16-hour days. And I'm like, that sucks.
Yeah, gotta make money. Gotta live.
Yeah, but make money in a more efficient manner.
That's what I'm hoping to do.
Guys, wait, I was spinning.
No, don't spin.
I was Beyblading, guys.
Yeah, please. I was trying to be Kai from the Bay Sharks.
Is that what they were called, the Bay
I
Shark?
can't remember. They were the something sharks.
Did this door open?
The Street Sharks.
No, they weren't the street sharks. I wish they were. I wish they were the street sharks, but they weren't. They were pretty sure they were just the Bay Sharks.
No, we already did this, didn't we?
Yeah, we gotta go this way.
Yeah, left from here, left from here.
I wish they were.
There's like one more room with like 20 Mummymon in it, and then it's the 2 Minotauromon.
Yes. It is the Blade Sharks. Thank you. God,
It's
I
down
love
from
it.
here.
I love
Down
Beyblade
is the mummy
series.
room.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I love the Beyblade TV series.
Oh yeah, look at that. Wow, RTK, I am astounded.
Well, sometimes I have good memory, and sometimes I don't.
How far away is your job? RTK shows the distance with his hands. That's a good message.
This many? Oh, it's about a 40-mile drive, I think.
Oh, dude, I couldn't imagine. Like, I had to commute to college, and it was a 30-minute drive, and I wanted to die every day.
I don't know. People act like driving. I don't know if it's just a British thing, but I've heard like I went to.
Oh, here comes Mr. Opportunity.
No,
It's because there was nothing up in my corner.
I
There
went
is
to
now.
DC when I was a kid, right? And we went on a tour bus or whatever, and there was this. Like, it was a whole group of British people visiting DC for some reason. And the tour was like a 4-hour drive throughout all the monuments and everything, and they're like, oh, a 4-hour drive, that's so long, when that's so little.
It is a long drive.
No,
That is a long
no,
drive.
It's not. Not
Yes,
at all.
it is.
Not at
4
all.
hours.
6
RTK,
hours.
that's a sixth of a
6
day.
hours is long, but 4 hours,
hours
is
is
not
long.
long at all.
Dude,
Okay.
any drive over an hour is long.
No way.
4 hours drive. That would be like doing however long we've been streaming, double that. And
That's
how long you're
a
driving for.
typical like road trip, honestly.
Yeah.
How often do you take road trips, though?
I drive an hour to
No,
work
top
every
left,
day.
Minotaurmon.
Oh yeah.
A road trip.
Yeah,
which is
you
long
drive a road trip is like an entire
hold
event.
on,
That's
I'm
not
stuck on
a
a
normal thing that you do.
You're taking a trip.
You know, I go to the beach and it's about an hour drive too. That's a
I'm about a 3 to 4 hour drive from Nashville, which whenever I need to fly somewhere, I go to the airport in Nashville. That's a long drive to have to go to Nashville to get on a plane.
I don't know. I definitely don't think that's long at all.
Well, that's because you have to drive an hour to work every day for the past, like, 5 years of your life.
It's true.
That's not a normal thing that normal people do. Most people, when they have a job, they normally have, like, what you want is, like, a 30-minute commute of post.
156?
Yeah, we're good, we're
Yeah,
good.
156, yeah.
Just remember, don't fall down the edge.
So first octagon, next octagon, back to the first octagon.
Yes, and then we drop, don't break the tower.
Yes.
What if I wanted to?
Do it on your own save file.
Kick you
Alright,
out.
exactly.
Lauren, you can take over as Guilmon.
Who opened their menu thing?
Why do I have no pick? Oh, it might have been me. I think I bumped my my controller.
What even was that menu? Was that like the select
No.
button?
It was weird.
I don't know what that menu was.
I don't know what I done because I hit my controller on like the underside of my desk. So I don't know what button I pushed.
You probably just unlocked a true ending, which
Oh.
means we're gonna have to play for an extra 3 hours.
Did not mean to do that.
Access the secret menu.
My fat fingers just pressed that button.
Literally everyone in chat is like 4 hours is like
Nah.
insanely long.
It's a long
way.
drive, man.
No way.
4 hours driving, especially like someone else in chat said it too. 4 hour round trip, even that's like long, like 2 hours there, 2 hours back. But like 4 hours just to get to a location is like an 8 hour round trip. That's your day. That is your day.
Yeah, 4 hours. It's like a Zack Schneider Justice League cut.
Have they released that thing? I
No.
can't wait for that movie to come out and it'd still be bad. Like, everyone is pitching a fit over it. Like, it's, yes, we finally got it. We're gonna get it. And I'm just like, yeah, you're gonna get another longer bad movie. Congratulations.
Yeah,
I
spin,
really hope
spin
it's
Shroom.
still bad.
Mess him up.
There's no way that it's like, it might be like okay, but there's no way it's good.
Yeah. Like some things might make more sense, but it's not suddenly going to become an amazing movie.
That movie, like, Justice League was already doomed to fail just by, like, the setup that they gave it of 2 movies from Man of Steel and, Batman vs. Superman, which was also a bad movie.
You know what? It's probably going to be a good movie because it's 4 hours. But it's 4 hours. It's not a movie.
That's a
It's a
drive. That's a
It's
drive
an
right
event,
there.
that's a drive.
Like, how many movies are 4 hours? I feel like you could make I feel like there's a lot of bad movies that you can make good movies with 4 hours.
RTK, I think it takes about 4 hours on a plane to get from one end of the United States to the other. Would you not consider that a long plane ride?
I mean, the distance, but for a plane, no. Like,
This man makes no sense.
a plane goes
4 hours.
insanely
I
fast,
do not
alright?
understand how you could consider 4 hours of time not long.
It's
We elect
covering,
you.
it's a matter of distance. It's
Nope.
covering a lot
Now
of
we go back to the
distance.
Emperor Octagon.
Go back to the-
So
wait,
for a plane
we
ride,
were already
that's
on the
fine.
second octagon?
Yeah.
Dude, I blacked out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's what I mean,
like
we're doing this
a
so much
12-hour plane ride, that's a lot. Yeah.
That's insanely long. But 4 hours is long.
I don't consider that long whatsoever.
The only amount of time spent having to drive from one location to another that is not long is an hour or less.
Nah.
I'm just I'm blown away.
I think it depends on the context of where you're going. So say I'm like going to the mini mart, right?
No!
And it takes 30 minutes to drive to a mini mart. Why would I do that, right?
Do we have to go back?
Well,
in?
if that's the only mini mart you have, that's your only option.
Okay,
No,
I
we
think
don't.
we're good. All right, don't.
I mean, I have to drive 15 minutes to get to my nearest Walmart.
Don't, yeah, no
Don't
destroying.
hit the thing. Don't hit the thing. Don't hit the thing. Don't hit the thing. Don't hit the
I
thing.
want
don't hit
to.
I want to dump.
RTK's like a dog. Time moves differently for him.
It sure does.
That's a good explanation. Yeah, I like that.
That was a good one. I can't fathom the idea that you consider 4 hours to not be long.
Yeah, in my mind, that's crazy. Like, you get in your car, you drive for 4 hours, you get out the other side and go, that was quick, wasn't it?
You know, I have this thing when I'm driving, it just kind of like, I don't really remember the trip whatsoever.
That's that's like a medical condition.
It's
That's
like,
Bandai.
it's
How
like,
did I end
no,
up
there's
here?
a thing. It's like highway hypnosis or something like that, where you're an autopilot. You're driving.
Yeah, that's
perfectly
where
safe.
when you're driving down the highway, Doctor Strange shows up in the passenger.
I have a bargain.
I wish you'd done that, and then you got to where you were. You're just like, how'd I get here? You drove here? No, I don't remember that.
No, believe it or not, I
Wait a
actually
minute,
used
wait a
to,
minute, hold
I
on, we
used
gotta
to
pause.
sleepwalk when I was a kid.
That's neat. Did you guys, wait, okay, that's another tangent I want to get onto, but something is happening in my chat where, like, Lauren is threatening to come to my house and make me watch The Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings is not that good, alright?
Lord of the Rings is pretty good.
It's good, but it's not worth more than one watch, I don't think.
Wait, The Lord of the Rings
well,
or Harry
you're
Potter?
incorrect.
Well, I mean, it would be my first watch, RTK, so.
Well, you've never watched Lord of the
Pretty
Rings.
good. I'd rather watch 3.5 hours of Lord of the Rings than 4 hours of Justice League.
Ha, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch 3 hours of Lord of the Rings than just be in my car for 4 hours looking at the highway.
Absolutely, yeah.
Anyways, the tangent I wanted to get on, when you guys were young, like like a little kid, were you ever like terrified of the concept of falling out of the bed when you were a child, even though your bed was
Yep.
only like 2 foot off the ground?
I
No,
wasn't
not
terrified
at
of it. I
all.
was just aware that it would happen.
There was like a month or two, like I was always like cognizant of the fact that it could happen and it scared me, but there was like a month or two where I was like afraid to go to bed because I thought I was gonna roll out of bed and fall 2 feet.
I'd be like, this is my doom.
Yeah, this is I will die.
Well, this is how life ends.
Is
No,
this where your
so-
fear of heights comes from, Chaos?
No, that's completely separate.
Okay.
My one for bed was when I was young, I was like terrified of like things being under my bed, as you would as a child. So I had this like toy plastic sword.
Yeah.
That I got into bed and would lean against the side of my bed, and in my mind I was like, oh well, the monster will try and crawl out of the bed. He'll hit the sword will bonk him on the head, and then he'll run away.
You know,
And I couldn't sleep unless I set up this elaborate trap.
This elaborate mousetrap to stop this
Yeah.
imaginary
I
demon
couldn't sleep,
from
otherwise
under
I'd be
your
like,
bed.
I didn't set up the sword. The monster will get me this time. There's nothing to deter him from eating me.
I have two
Nothing to
phobias. An irrational one of bridges for some reason. I just hate bridges.
Bridges.
Yeah.
Now, is a 4-hour drive long if you have to go over a bridge?
Oh,
during
hell
it?
yeah! Oh, jeez.
Is it-
I hate
Is it
bridges.
just the construction, or is it like Jeff Bridges as well, and you don't like
Which
it?
is why I was like, yeah, Jeff Bridges too. Any bridge, honestly. Which is
What about the-
horrible
like the-
because my wedding was on a bridge.
What about the? Wait, your wedding was on a bridge. Wait a minute, what?
Yeah, I know. Adriana picked it, not me.
What if you wake up one night and your wife is a bridge?
Oh no. And then I have a phobia of blood. I hate blood a lot.
That's fair. I get like creeped out by blood, but I'm not like afraid of
I
it.
have this thing.
Strangely, like if it's my blood, if I see blood coming out of my body, like I have a nosebleed or something, I'm just like, huh, how about that? But if it's like blood on someone else, I'm like, oh dear.
We just got the mummy ones.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, pheromone.
When I was a kid, I was like, I used to ride a bike, right, and I tried to do tricks on it. I tried to do like a front wheelie, and I like slid and skid my nose to my forehead. And then I'm like, oh, I'm completely fine. I'm just gonna lay it off and let it get bandaged real quick. And then I'm like, I'm gonna go play catch with my older brother. He threw a ball up real high, and guess where it hit? No, mine!
Nope.
Square in my nose, and then it bled constantly for like 6 hours, and then we went to the hospital.
It sounds
And then-
awful.
And
6 hours a long time.
when you're bleeding, yeah.
We gotta talk about, like, we're gonna have a conversation about RTK's Judgment of Time on Project Winter next week, on Saturday.
Yeah, it was a long time for RTK.
One Project Winter stream is not long in RTK's world.
No, not when I'm playing games, you know.
Liam, no more kills for you.
Dude, I haven't been attacking the pheromones for this very reason. I've just been.
I
spamming
see.
kill.
Genius. Is this, I want to know, for anyone else who's afraid of heights, either in call now or in chat, I'm like, how well did we do there? Yeah, we beat our time by 1:40, let's go.
Not bad.
But, we gotta
Nobody
get
leveled
sub, we gotta have like 10 minutes left on one of them.
Nobody leveled up, though.
But anyways, what was I saying? Being afraid of heights, like, for other people who are afraid of heights, is it like the concept of being up high that scares you, or is it when you're up high and look down? Because I'm only afraid of heights when I look down and see space between me and the ground.
Yeah, that's the same as my dad's. My dad has a fear of heights, and he's like, if I don't know I'm high up, I don't care. It's
Yeah,
like,
even if I know I'm high up, I'm fine until I look down.
Like my dad has no problem flying. Like he goes on like 4.